I think it's working. All right. Hey everyone, Tin Man here, and we're gonna be playing some Dota Underlords today. Thanks for the line, Sharia Pant. But yeah, so I was running into some technical difficulties. It looks like it's been resolved. Awesome. Sweet. Okay, so my graphics cards were all, I'm not gonna play nice today, and I had to uninstall the graphics driver and then reinstall them. So it required some reboots and some programs turning on and off again and whatnot, but we got there eventually. Yeah, I might have to refresh if you are already here. I'm not sure, but it is working now. Sorry for a bit of delay. I was hoping to get this going. Well, I clicked go live like 15 minutes ago, and then it said, your graphic drivers are out of date. And I'm like, but no, they aren't. And so I tried to update them, and they said, you're up to date. And I tried it again, and they didn't work. So I done install it all and reinstall it. And we got there eventually. So, you know, just your normal, everyday fights with graphic cards. What else is new? Great way to start off the new year here with some more Dota Underlords. So, hope everybody had a wonderful new year. I know I had a pretty good new year. And, well, I didn't get to play too much Dota Underlords yesterday, though, unfortunately. I was spending some time with my family and other, you know, real things. Alright, so we start off with a scrappy bonus here between Bounty Hunter and Clockwork. Pretty good, pretty good. How many people open 14? God, I hate that strategy. 2. It's fair. I kind of wonder why there's so much extra time on turn 1. I mean, it feels like there should be extra time like on other turns, not turn 1. Because turn 1 is like, well, just pick your 5 guys, and you make like one decision. Like if you have all 1 cost, you just buy everything and play them all. Otherwise, like there's not a whole lot of decisions to make there. You know? So, I don't know. Anyway, looks like we do get the win here. We 3-0'd them, despite them having a relatively similar composition, the Clockwork, Bounty Hunter, and they had Tusk instead of Tiny. But we got the scrappy bonus on our Clockwork, and they got it on their Bounty Hunter, so it was much more efficient on our like tank than on their unit. Alright, goes a haste. It's fine. It's nothing to write home about, I guess. Gives a 15 DPS there. Does not give you 15 DPS over there. Okay, so definitely better on the Bounty Hunter. Ooh, so here's like a scrappy assassin-y build we can make. Right? I mean, we have 3 assassins already. I'm not going to compromise assassin or scrappies though for this turn. I still think the scrappy bonus is advantageous, but we could get assassins at any point here. Ooh, a Bloodbound build. Already has Beastmaster with a big time contract and double Bloodbound. Hopefully we can deal damage to most of them evenly, or at the very least hit him with the hit him with the Shuriken. Deal a big chunk of damage to the Beastmaster to knock him down. Alright, what is everybody else looking like for assassins? One other person's picked up an Ember Spirit, 2 people have. Oh, there's a couple Queens of Pain and Bounty Hunters here. How many people going assassins? 2, 3, 4 other people going assassins? Jesus. It's not nice. I mean, we could go like Knights, Troll, Healers here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if it's actually a good strategy, especially not with a lot of people seeming to look at assassins here. That's probably like exactly the wrong strategy to take. Probably. We'll see. Definitely gonna lose this one. Did I do my daily walk inside a gym and leave immediately? Well, so yesterday, after yesterday evening, I went to the gym, got a good half an hour workout in. It was not a, not just a walk in and leave kind of situation. I actually got a good workout in. And it wasn't the longest thing in the world, but I didn't get in there until like 8:30 at night, so I'll take it. Alrighty, I think I'm not actually gonna do Knights, Trolls, Healers. That's a bad strategy. Let's be real. But no, I didn't do it today though. I was gonna go later tonight because I just did workout last night, so I didn't really want to do that and then wake up and then come right back to it. How's interest calculated now? It starts, so your like interest total locks in at the start of combat. So if combat starts, the amount of interest you're going to get is locked in. So it takes your number at the start of the round and then adds and then adds 1 if you win the round, but otherwise sorry, I'm trying to think and also talk, and it's hard. Alright, we got it. So at the start round, it says, hey, you have 11 here, and so it'll give you 1 point of interest. However, if you win the round, it says you really had 12. Like, it knows that you won the round, and it'll give you that win or loss right away. This is like not a good comp. We're going to lose this round, because I'm really bad at making a comp really quick while talking. How's the interest, or sorry, what skills separate lieutenant players versus boss plus players? A lot of things. It's really hard to say. I haven't played with too many like lieutenant players, to be honest, to really understand the answer to that question properly. But a lot of it I cover in like my guides playlist. So like the playlist where I cover like the all the guides on the strategy stuff, like mastering those like can probably get you to the higher ranks. Gym full of people doing New Year's resolutions? No, well, not really. My gym is like in my apartment complex. Like my apartment complex has a gym, and which is really nice. And so there wasn't. It's a pretty small gym, and there's only one other person there when I went, which is kind of nice. Does any of these guys have kills? None of them have kills. Wonderful. Oh no, Clockwork has a kill. Crap. I can't get it out to him in time. I don't know what we're doing, if we're going Scrappy or if we're going Assassins here. Seems like most people have moved off of Assassins. Whoever was like dabbling in it before. I guess maybe Zero here. A lot of people have like Ember Spirits on their bench, but nobody has like completed things. So I don't know. Won first place a lot, or not as much in the recent update. I don't think it's more or less luck based. It's hard to say exactly why. I don't know what's been happening, but I agree with you. Like I've felt that too myself. That it feels like I've been not getting as good of results as I would have liked to in the past couple weeks. I don't know if there's any one particular culprit though. Uh-oh. 2-star Legion Commander, that's gonna beat me. Or will it? We have insects. And we got a tanky Scrappy. We're not gonna win this duel. But we're not gonna lose it either. Nice. Pick up the Broodmother, so like maybe like if there's one, there might be 2 assassin players, I don't know. I'm gonna pick up Broodmother and maybe we just go like Scrappy Insects. Which is like a pretty standard strategy at this point. Or we go Insect Assassins. No, I think it's probably just regular Scrappy. There's too many people also on Assassins to really make me want to do that. Ooh, only barely got that out in time. Ooh, not even close. I do think I might stay at a little bit lower level here. Yeah, I saw the demons. Yeah, I shot a demon who's just like never actually going to come in. He'd be a fine unit, but he doesn't really fit anything that we're doing. So I'm not like sold on keeping him for a while. Favorite genre or favorite game is Underlords, and really enjoy watching videos. Awesome, glad to hear it, Joshua. Ooh, chronic illness you've been dealing with. That's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. Always good to have games though to help keep you in a good mental state though, no matter what kind of adversity you're facing. Ooh, there we go. So I think we're gonna do. Yeah, there's 3 people on Assassins. That's just we might run insects for a bit, but I need to find Weaver. I don't think I'm going to reroll much for Assassins here. There's too many people on it. We're just going to go with like a classic, like, Scrappy build, I guess. Oh, I forgot to move my items around. Yeah, this should be on Clockwork. Somehow he has 7 kills. I don't know how that one happened. Clockwork with 7 kills is pretty funny. Oh, but now they've got... Oh, that's a night bonus. That's not a Scrappy bonus. I think we win this. They don't have enough damage output to beat these insects. Yeah, we got this. These insects are dealing really good damage. Got him. You play Dota 2? I do not play Dota 2. I tried it once or twice, and it was not for me. I watched Dota 2, though. I'm really excited to watch the... Oh, we're gonna hate that. Alright, well, we got Jol. It's not the one I wanted. I'm just trying to click on my guy, and then, oops, here's an Underlord. I accidentally select it. Ugh. It's just level, I guess. That was unfortunate. It's not what I had hoped for. I was hoping for healing in Essex. Definitely not aggressive Jol. It's exactly like not the one I wanted. Like healing Jol even would have some argument for it, but aggressive Jol is, well, at least it's not wasn't damage in Essex. At least it wasn't damage in Essex. Alright, hold on. Wait, which one do I have? Oh, we both have the same one, okay. I was really confused by the graphics there. It looked like I didn't know which one my opponent had. We all have aggressive Jol, okay. This works. They really need to add like a slight delay into that. There's no reason for it to go that quick. It really like messes things up. Anyway. So we got a bad Underlord. We'll make the best of it. Ooh. Snapfire. That's a good one here. Ooh, I kind of want to put attack speed on Snapfire. I think we're just going to work to level, because we want to get just higher and higher levels to get up to the 4 Scrappy bonus. I really don't want Nick's Assassin. Obviously, we want Weaver long term. We don't have Weaver yet. It's my favorite comp in the meta. Probably Scrappies, honestly. I think Scrappies are just like super consistent and just like you don't really need too many. Like normally people are like, oh, you need to get 3 stars to get Scrappies online, but I really don't think you do. Like a lot of times I feel like I can win with Scrappies even if I just have like a bunch of 2 stars. Even if I just have a lot of 2 stars, I feel like you can win with Scrappies. Need dragons? Yeah. I want a Viper. Or Dragon Knight. Be really good. Or a 3-star Nyx Assassin. I don't know. I'm not picky. I'm just gonna level here. Leveling isn't like the greatest option here. Like, this wasn't the most efficient turn, but like I don't lose any interest for leveling on this turn, so it's fine to do it. A lot of other people are already up to 6, so I'm alright. Which team do I root for? Liquid. Team Liquid. Because like I'm partially like I work for Team Liquid, so I kind of feel obligated to cheer for them. Because I have a contract with QIHL is technically like owned and operated by Liquid, so that's why. I really love Warlocks, not even build alliances around them. Normally Warlocks go with like Brutes, Druids, and Savages. I think that's a normal core that you want to pair it up with, like Treant Protector, Lone Druid, sometimes maybe Sand King, Bristleback, just like Doom or Ogre Magi, Lifestealer, you know, the other brutes. Normally a good pairing. I will show why I am feared. Sort of level up again, just because it only costs us 1 gold of interest this turn, and it gets us the assassin bonus, and we're already losing a little bit, so I didn't really want to keep losing. It's not my idea of a fun time to keep losing. So let's not lose. Angel didn't get the cast, that's unfortunate. Andrea Bioni, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. 6 Warlock going, no assassin. Yeah, definitely. 6 Warlock's really strong if there's no assassin players in the game. If there's some number of assassin players, you probably want to avoid it. But if there's none, then you definitely want to go to 6. If there's just 1 or 2 assassin players, you can probably just get away with 4 Warlocks. It's still pretty strong. I wouldn't go too many more than that, though. I mean, we could go up to 4 insects.
We're gonna bring some manners to White Spire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we're one of these 5, so we don't really count. 4 assassin players, really? Oh my goodness, assassins are just like overpopulated here. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that name, but thank you for the sub. Welcome to the channel. We really appreciate it. Hey, what's up? Muktaz Moshin. Good to see you here too. Welcome. My opponent's got a 3-star mixed assassin. That's much better than anything I got going on. Definitely a lot better than what I got going on. Oof. I'll still pick up a Sand King. It's on the off chance. Not a you don't want to go for 3-star Broodmother. That's a little excessive. I really did not want to pick this Underlord for this strat. This is like a really bad one. Aggressive Geld is just not what you need in this build. But it's unfortunately what we ended up picking. Okay, so we got 4 Scrappies. That's good. I mean, eventually we want to get up to... We want to move away from Assassins. And maybe we go towards a 3-star Snapfire. I would definitely take a 3-star Snapfire. She would deal so much damage. Ooh, she hit everybody with that shotgun. That was nice. We still need a Dragon. Dragon Knight, ideally. Which really Underlords is best. I like support Hobgun. Support damage dealer Hobgun. Whereas the stun and the Let's Go Crazy, I think he's the best. Really, the Ember Spirit survived with 8 HP, despite me having insects everywhere. Unlucky. Alright, there's too many people on Assassins, so what we need to do is, like, bunch ourselves into a corner, and I almost accidentally picked something else again. Yeah, I'll just take another Desolator. I'm fine with another Deso. Ooh, finally got a Timbersaw. I also can get a 2-star Bloodseeker, which, like, I'm not opposed to. Just level up, put in a Deadeye bonus, like, alright. I've seen better, or seen worse things, worse options. Okay, so now we can get up to, well, we can get close to 6 scrappies if we want. I don't know if that's really that helpful. I guess it actually is pretty helpful. It does give the scrappy bonus to gel. So that's pretty good. Even after the nerf Tobian? Yeah, I mean, he was nerfed because he was too good. I still think he's pretty strong. I still think he's really strong regardless. Alright, now we're starting to get this together, I think. I'm just really surprised that, like, Clockwork has 17 kills. He's the most kills on our board. Hopefully we can get Sniper some more kills so that he can use the Stonehill Pike a bit better. Until these guys are up to 2-star, I don't really want to put him in. But, like, putting in Weaver, Tinker is advantageous over these two, Nyx, Assassin, Bloodseeker, but once they get up to 2-star. And then eventually we replace Bounty Hunter with the Alchemist when we find one. Oh no! Nobody's dying on their board! Holy cow, their whole board's still at full HP! Okay, we got something killed, but still. They have a 3-star Treant that I'm just never going to deal with. Yeah, I can't deal with that. My Bloodseeker just couldn't kill anybody because they just kept Warlock healing. They've got, what, 6 Warlocks? Fember? Yeah, they've all 6 already. Which is really surprising they're doing so well considering there's so many Assassins in the lobby. I guess Warlocks peak a little bit earlier than Assassins do. And so it kind of makes sense that until the Assassins really get online, the Warlocks are going to get the better end of that exchange. I think actually Tinker might be better here than the Bounty Hunter just to get the 4 Inventor bonus. It adds quite a bit of damage output. We don't lose any bonuses for it. We didn't have Assassin anyway. And Tinker ult's not irrelevant. They have Double Viper? Holy cow. Double Viper's pretty strong. But so is this Bloodseeker against these relatively low health targets. Looks like we were going to get it. Nice. I really don't like Bloodseeker. I think he's garbage. But in this exact case, I think he merits play. So really want to at least get one more level for like a Dragon Knight. Okay, let's get you out of here, get a Gyrocopter in. Much better. And that means we already have the Inventors, so we can put Bounty Hunter back in over over that one. And I want to move a Desolator over to the Gyrocopter, just because he's going to be swapping targets fairly often. And I want whoever he's hitting to have that shredded armor. So many Assassins. They have a Spirit bonus though, but hopefully we can knock out one of their Spirits before they can really cast. So we can completely deny the Spirit bonus. Oh no, they get a reasonable Delta Slam off. It's not the best thing ever. I think we got this. Nice. Yeah, Spirits are not the greatest strategy in the world right now. They have their place, but I think they're a little underpowered. Oh, sorry, I missed earlier. Is healers ever good? Sometimes you want to play healers. They're a little bit underpowered right now, though. They're not great. Oh, there's a Viper? I mean, ideally we'd get Dragon Knight, but like at this exact moment, it does complete 2 alliances. It cost me what? 25? I don't know. I'll wait another turn or two to put it in. Although it would be good. Oh, they've got the Dragon Knight. And they found a 2-star Weaver? That's OP. I mean, I guess we did find a Gyrocopter, which is pretty absurd too. I think we got this. Nice. Good win. Do I play Dota in general? No. I've tried it once. Did not enjoy playing it. I enjoy watching it. I'm really looking forward to the... there's the minor coming up in about a week that I'll probably be watching as much as I can. But I just don't enjoy playing it. I don't know. The like exact like mechanics of playing it are just not very enjoyable compared to some other games for me. Like Butterfly. Honestly, I kind of want this on Snapfire. Until at least we get a 2-star sniper or something. Let's get these guys in. Probably not going to get a 3-star clockwork. I'm just going to sell that off to grab interest. And now we got the dragon and the assassin bonus. So now hopefully Snapfire just gets to go crazy in the game for us.
All right, everyone. Watch each other's backs.
Oh, my opponent's got a 2-star Medusa? What the hell? How is that fair? How is a 2-star Medusa fair at all? I can't beat that. I mean, I can. Just sucks. Like, it doesn't seem very nice at all. Looks like I actually do beat it. Just barely. 2-star Medusa, though. Their Hobgon dealt the most damage, though. Jeez. Here I am, like, happy I got a 1-star sniper and a 1-star viper. Like, nah, I got a 2-star Medusa. It's really surprising seeing 2 warlock builds dominating this lobby that's, like, polluted with assassin players. Including me. Somehow. Oh, hello. This was, like, the perfect roll. I just used a reroll just kind of like, what have I got to lose? And then here's just like, I want to buy all 5 things. Because eventually we might put in Weaver and go, instead of 3 assassins, go 3 hunters. And do it on Medusa. Yeah, 2-star gyro would be insane, right? Nice. I'm really most happy about the 2-star sniper, honestly. I just think... I really just want sniper to like rack up as many kills as possible so I can start... Nope, there's the 2-star gyro. Easy. Who called it? You were right. Whoever that was. Good call. Alright, so... Now what do I do? I kind of want to play like Faceless Void. Is that weird? Like, just go with 3 assassins? All my assassins provide other bonuses, though. So I can't realistically cut anything other than maybe the bounty hunter if I throw in Weaver. Oh, here's one of the warlock players, but I think now we got a lot higher value out of our Deadeye bonus. We just should deal really well with warlocks. Just because if you just kill the target, they can't heal it up. Yeah. If you just kill the target, they can't heal. So, Deadeye's pretty good against assassins in a lot of cases. Or against warlocks, rather. Still looking for 2 stars on these guys. Okay, well there's a Dragon Knight. Is it worth going away from these guys just yet? Going away from assassins? I don't know, if I'm going to be down in like to a 1v1 or 1v2 against 2 warlock players, I kind of want assassins. I kind of do. I might just stick with assassins. We just end up swapping out like Bounty Hunter for Faceless Void and then like Broodmother for Weaver. Assuming we don't find an Alchemist somewhere. We haven't found an Alchemist yet. I don't know. I'll hold open to my options here. But I think having assassins in might actually be valuable if there's going to be a lot of warlock players in the final 3 or 4. That might be advisable for us, you know? 2-star Viper, that would be good. And then we just run, you know, Faceless Void is just the ace of assassins, and just run 3 assassins between Nyx, Viper, Faceless Void. Or I guess I kind of want to get up to 6 Scrappies, so maybe I cut... Do we cut the insects at some point? Cut Nyx Brood for... Or no, we would just cut Nyx for Weaver Faceless Void. I guess that doesn't really work. Let's use some rerolls. Okay, not gonna go 6 Scrappies. If anything, I just want to stay at this level and like reroll for 2 stars. That was a really bad Delta Slam from them. Didn't really do much of anything. That was a really good Chrono Cube though. A really good Chrono Cube. Come on, 5 HP. Get out of here. Should have saved me an extra life point. Okay, one of the Warlocks is gone, but there's still one Warlock at the top with a 3-star Shadow Fiend and a 3-star Shadow Shaman, which essentially means it's a 3-star Lone Druid or Legion Commander as well. Okay, this is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. Well, we'll see how we have to go with this. I don't think we need Tinkers. I'm just rerolling here. There's a Dragon Knight. Okay. And a Viper. How do I play both Dragon Knight and Viper here? Can I? Oh, I just cut Broodmother for Weaver and then Bounty. Cut Broodmother, Weaver. Broodmother, Bounty Hunter for Weaver, Viper. That makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. And then if we level up again, we would get the Faceless Void in. This is the big Warlock opponent that we were beating earlier, but now they have so many 3-stars that I'm never going to beat. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is going to be really tough here. Let's put this guy in and this guy in. I guess I lost my assassin, so in the moment I can do this. Ooh, 2-star Weaver, hello. If anything, I'm just going to add in a Faceless Void Nyx Assassin, right? Swap out the Broodmother for the next level up. Alright, I think that's the game plan. We'll see. How old is the most number of kills we still have? Oh, Sniper probably can get this Stonehull Pike now that there's so many kills on it. Oh, it's a 3-star Ember Spirit? I'm probably just dead here. Oh my. Alright, I'm down to 14. Do I have enough to level up 35 gold? I will have enough to level up, actually. There we go. I will fight till my last breath. Let's move this here, this there, this there, I guess. Yeah, now we get the Alchemist. I think the first Alchemist we saw all game. Okay. This will be the best we can probably get. Whew. So, man. Sorry, I missed chat for a little bit because I've been super focused. Looks like we're at least top 4. We might get higher, I don't know. We'll see. So academic-wise, were you smart as you look back in school? How smart did I look when I was back in school? I graduated college in 2015, so it's been a while. So I've probably lost some smarts since then. I don't know. Hey, we got 3rd! Woo! 3rd place! Holy cow, that Warlock build is absurd. For picking like just the straight up wrong Underlord, I'm pretty happy to scrounge a 3rd place out of that. That's just like how powerful Scrappies are. Like, who cares about 3-stars? You just get Scrappies and then it just feels so powerful. But yeah, a 3-star Shadow Fiend, double 2-star Legion Commanders with the Druids. Yeah, this is a very strong version of Warlocks, but you can't always consistently get a 3-star Shadow Fiend, obviously. I'm actually kind of curious if they're going to beat the... how this is going to go against the Assassins, because the Assassins typically are like the compositional counter to Warlocks, because they apply their debuff. But, like, they have to crit, I guess, in the first place. Yeah, they do. The Assassins crush them. This is why I was surprised that they were doing so well, because like Assassins do really well against Warlocks. Which Scrappy variant's favorite? It depends on the game. If there's like not that many Assassins, you probably want to go up to 6 Scrappy. Just give that healing to everybody, that bonus armor and healing. And like it depends on what you're up against, right? If you're going up against a lot of Assassins, you really want Insects, because you can stop their auto attacks from hitting. If you're going up against a lot of Warlocks, it's not that great because they have a lot of AoE. And like they just heal up all that little like chip damage you put in on them with the Insects. You pretty much always want Dragons, right? You always want like Dragon Knight, Snapfire, even Viper's really good. So you always are going to want Dragons. It's just a matter of you go up to 6 Scrappies. I haven't really played too many versions with Hunters in it. Okay, never mind. I guess Warlocks do win. They got the 3-star Legion Commander, and that was that. Yikes. Love from India, welcome. Thank you so much for that. Love from America, where I'm from. All right, well, we got a 3rd place here. I'm alright with that. Yeah, pretty much always do Dragons. Often you'll always do Insects in the early and mid game. It just depends on whether you stick with them. Depends on what you find. But often you'll stick with at least 2 of them, just because Broodmother, Alchemist, plus Weaver is just like such a great 3-unit pairing for the build. Like I said, I haven't done too many Hunters, but like sometimes you'll get Weaver, Sniper, Medusa. There's 3 Hunters in the late game. It's especially potent if you find Gyrocopter, but you can't fit in. If you do that, you can't fit in 6 Scrappies normally, so you'll have to cut some of the Scrappies. But it really has to be like exactly those 3 Hunters to make it strong. Sniper, Weaver, Medusa. I kind of feel like we basically got like 2nd place in that game. That's pretty much how I feel about it. Like, I mean, we got 3rd, but like, there's no chance we're ever going to beat that Warlock build. We beat them at some point earlier in the game, but I feel like we had a good shot against everybody else in the table. I guess that Assassin build kind of messed us up too. Oh well. 3rd place is like really respectable. I'll always be happy with picking up a 3rd place in that kind of context. You play Knockout at all? Yeah, sometimes I do. I played a lot more Knockout whenever like normal mode games were just way too long. When they were like 40, 50, 60 minutes long. Then I played a lot more Knockout because I just didn't want to like be in one game for 50 minutes. But now that the standard game length has been reduced quite a bit, I've been playing a lot more standard mode. Where does my username originate from? Well, when I first made a username, when I was like 5 years old, or not 5 years old, like 10 years old, way back in the day. I was a kid, and I liked The Wizard of Oz was my favorite movie, and the Tin Man. I liked like robots, kind of like looking things, and I thought he was like a robot, and so I picked him as a username because I don't know, he's my favorite character. Thanks for streaming on YouTube. Awesome. No more Twitch app. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Well, I'm glad you like it. Glad you can be here and watch on Twitch. Always happy to have you. Or not on Twitch. Not on Twitch. On YouTube now. Yeah, I used to just stream exclusively on Twitch, but like, I figure there's a wide world of other platforms out there. Might as well see what else it's up to. See how streaming on YouTube goes. I don't know if I'll stay on YouTube forever or if I'll like alternate back and forth or what happens, but this is only my second stream here on YouTube. And, you know, I'm figuring it out. But I've gotten very good response in terms of viewership and just like general support from it. So I'm pretty happy with it. And like setting up like the monetization and stuff, like the channel membership on YouTube here was a whole lot easier than it is on Twitch, which I did just set up. So if you're interested in supporting the channel, please do consider joining. Clicking that little join channel really would help me out a lot, and get you nice perks like early access to my guide videos that I'll be making. You know, like the meta guides and things like that. You get early access to those.
You need a healer.
If you are a channel member. I'll post those a day early. And so everybody can get that a bit early on. What do I want here? No, they're just gonna like try assassins again. I think I might. Scrappy assassins. It might just be one of those kind of days. Or we go knights. Like, I feel like knights are underappreciated. I already have a Chaos Knight to start. I mean, I definitely want this Nyx Assassin and probably the Ember Spirit. So which one of these do I keep? Probably the Bat Rider. If I want to hold open the possibility of going knights. You think Viper over the Snapfire, the one-cost dragon, if you get an adventure bonus? I'm not sure about that, actually. I'm a really big fan of Snapfire. I think she does a whole lot of good work. Like, I really like Snapfire. If you have the dragon bonus, she does a lot of damage, especially for just a one-cost unit. Like, I'm not convinced. Like, I would just play 5 inventors if you have her. Like, and have the dragon bonus. Like, I'm a-okay with that. We do have an early 2-star Bat Rider, so like, I'm kind of inclined to go for like a Knights build, which I feel like is going to be uncontested, especially with everybody and their mother going Scrappies. I mean, we could run like Insect Scrappies for a little bit, but like, Chaos Knight Bat Rider would be just like a really good start, I think. Yeah, like, I'm kind of down for this. Let's give it a try. It'll probably crash and burn, but that's okay. I'm going to sell off the Ember Spirit to get up to 10 gold for interest here, and then we'll buy a bunch of things and probably level up for next turn. Knights and Dragons, yeah, that's the plan. Knights, Dragons, you know, some Trolls. We'll run Insects in the early game, but they probably get cut by the later stages of the game. You know, they don't need to stay in forever. I think we still get this. Nice. Bat Rider does so much work here in these fights. In these fights where like he doesn't get focused down, like Bat Rider does so much damage. It's actually absurd. I tried to say actually and absolutely in the same word, and it was a mistake. Don't try to combine words like that. I think I'm actually. I was gonna level up, but I can't. I don't have the gold for it. I do have it now. Yeah, let's do that. Put in the Chaos Knight for a bit better front line. Ditch those guys. Honestly, I just don't want to even go Scrappies. There's like literally everybody's going Scrappy, so I'm just going to sell off the Tinker to make sure I grab interest. And pick up Legion Commander, my favorite unit in the game. Love Legion Commander. Hey, what's up, Modner? How you doing? Hopefully patch day. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. I just kind of assumed that, like, for the holidays they weren't going to be doing patches, but they might. They very well could put out a patch. That would be nice. I don't know, I kind of think the game's in a relatively balanced spot right now. How do you best utilize Legion Commander? You want to stack your build with a lot of like alliances that require 2 units. So like 2 knights, 2 insects, 2 trolls, 2 warlocks, 2 druids, 2 humans, 2 scrappies, etc. And not so much on the ones that require 3, like hunters, assassins, warriors. And if you do that, she'll get lots and lots of bonuses and then be very, very strong. Pretty straightforward. I mean, there's a lot of kind of other subtleties to it as well, but that's the general gist. I intend to make like a full kind of Legion Commander guide at some point, but she's not coming in this time. The reason she's not coming in this time is she definitely wants like druids as a main alliance, and I don't really have any druids just yet, and I want to make sure I grab interest. And yes, also comes down to your positioning as well in terms of not letting her feed. You don't want her to be in the front line, right? You don't until the very late game where she's just going to dominate anyway. Generally, your positioning for her is going to be like backline. Like you're literally going to put her on like the back corner in the early game. Let's actually look and see what Turbo Diesel, what their positioning is for it, and see if they're doing it right, so I can just demonstrate. Yeah, so they've got Legion Commander like further back, maybe not completely backline, but definitely not in the front. And the idea of that is you don't want her to be the first one into combat. You want her to be like the second or third one into combat, so she doesn't get hit very quickly, which means she doesn't get her mana very quickly, so that she can duel a low health target later in the fight rather than right away. If you put her right up front, she's just going to duel like as a first thing, and that's not ideal. That's not ideal at all. Nice. Legion Commander did a perfect timing to deny this Shadow Fiend from casting. That Shadow Fiend was about to cast, and then Legion Commander did the duel, which did the silence. And like I think I lose if that Shadow Fiend casts, because it just gets a full heal basically with the Warlock bonus. Oh, they didn't even have a Warlock bonus actually. Never mind. That probably would have been fine if they cast then. Oh, and also with Legion Commander, you need a demon bonus. Like, that is a required thing. You must have demons. Scrappy? Yeah, Scrappy's probably good. Probably better than Trolls at this point. It's an additional unit. I don't actually know that we beat this. It's 4. Oh, that's only 3 Scrappies. It's not 4. Bat Rider, just untouchable. Dealing so much deeps. Because one auto attack hits so much because the auto attack plus the sticky napalm. Like they had 5 stacks on it, so it literally dealt plus 200 damage. His auto attack just dealt plus 200 damage, and even more than that because of the Kaya. I don't like spirits, but I'm just gonna buy everything just because it doesn't cost me any interest to buy things here. Why demon? Yeah, so whenever she casts, whenever Legion Commander does her duel, she'll get the demon bonus. So she gets the plus 50% pure damage for the 4 seconds of the duel duration. Conveniently, duels last about 4 seconds. I could get a 2-star Earth Spirit, and I just think he's the worst unit in the game, and I just don't want it. I'm just not gonna do it. I need to be careful not to just be randomly clicking at the end of this round, because this is the Underlord round, and I don't want to randomly pick a bad Underlord like we did last game. I don't even know what kind of build we're going for here. I think I wanted it to be Knights, but we haven't found any more Knights. We just found the early Chaos Knight and are you kidding me? Oh, we're about to complete a win streak. And a 28 health Ember Spirit beat us? I'm so mad right now. Oh my goodness. We were about to complete a win streak. Oh god, these are horrible options. We want to go knights. I guess healing gel. Oh, I don't like it. I do not like it. I don't want to go regular scrappies because there's literally 5 people on it. I still might. I just want to level up again. Clockworkers probably wasn't the best one to put in. Probably was Witch Doctor, but I just ran out of time. So whatever, we got him in. Healing Tank Gel's okay because he heals quite a bit. And if you get, you want a healing Underlord if you're gonna go Knights. But like, I haven't gotten enough things into Knights to really like make it worthwhile. You really would want healing in Essex is a lot better for this kind of strat. Healing Tank Gel's okay. Far from ideal though. Holy cow. Crushed. Well, we were off to a good start. Now we're fading quickly. Yeah, we're not the only one to pick Gel, but still. It's probably the worst option here. I like Stonehall Pike. We got a lot of kills on Batrider actually, of all things. Put in the Witch Doctor. Ooh, Broodmother. Hello. Oh, who does Broodmother go in for?
We'll work well together.
Alright, I'm gonna try this. We're gonna try to make this work. We definitely don't have the ideal Underlord for it. But like I'm kinda committed at this point. What is the optimal time to start rerolling in this strat? Probably next level. Level 7. I start rerolling a bit. Especially since I had a strong start already. I think so. We'll start rerolling at level 7. Just want to level up as quickly as possible to that point. Don't really need these scrappies, but there's an Abaddon. Perfect. We'll play Clockwork for a bit. I mean, he's probably not going to be in the build long term, but it'll work for now. Definitely need the Dazzle. Probably don't need Insects. I mean, we could run Insects in this build. I wouldn't think that's normally what you want to do. Here's somebody running a Spirit build, which I'm very curious. If they manage to beat me, I'll be very impressed. Because they run a lot of like 1-star Insects, and typically you just don't associate that with like a good build. I mean, you wouldn't associate what I'm playing with a good build either, so I don't know. Oh man, they're crushing me. Oh dang. It wasn't the Spirit bonus that killed me though. It was just 2 stars on all their assassins that killed me. I don't think the Spirits ever cast a single time though. A Delta Slam? I don't think they even got a single Delta Slam off. We just died to 2 stars on those guys. Alright, let's level. Then use the reroll. Throw in, oh, I don't know. Go up to 4 Knights here. For a much tankier front line. I think that makes sense. Gel still dies way too quick. Even though he's like being surrounded by a lot of opponents, and I didn't feel like he was being focus fired down. He just died so quick. I don't know about that. And Gel just feels so weak. My other options weren't any better. 15? Are you kidding me right now? Took 15 from that? Oh, jeez. Alright, there we go. There's some upgrades. I actually kind of like the idea of Treant. Treant plus Shadow Shaman is like not a bad idea at all. Oh, there's a Sven as well.
You can't make that sense.
I definitely like Sven if we're gonna go up to 6 knights. We can just go. Well, we might go to 4 trolls if we want to go Treant. That doesn't really work. I don't know. I'll hold on to them. Yeah, I think this build is a lot better if you have healing and SX. I don't think this build is very good without healing and SX. And it's not very strong until you get... Oh my god, we just spiked Carapace the Assassinate. Oh my god, did you see that? We just reflected the Assassinate right back at Sniper. That's hilarious. Hit him with his own ability. Okay, there's a 2-star Dazzle. Alright, I like Dazzle. Let's get him in. Who do I replace? Do I start replacing insects? I think I can start replacing insects. We get Troll.
We were so close.
We have 2 of 3 healers. We need Necrophos now. Necrophos to replace the last of the insect of the Scrappies. Treant is something that might be a good healer if we really want to go that route. Would I ever play another Warlock? Seems unlikely. I kind of just want to pick up this Treant just because I think it might be a good play. If I can get a 2-star Treant, 2-star Shadow Shaman, but like it's really late for that to be that relevant anymore.
I never expected my travels to take me to White.
I guess it's never really too late. Oh, Mechanism? Yes. Mech is so good with the healer bonus. We're just a Necrophos away from that healer bonus. There's a Dragon Knight. Let's put in this. Oh, Sven should have been in there already. Omni Knight. I mean, I want Omni. Yeah, you need to level up to 8 here. I need Necrophos too. Necrophos probably should go in over the Druids, let's be real. We need to get the Knights back in. Yeah, I don't think there's room for the Druids. I do think Treant Shadow Shaman is a great way to start this. We started with insects though. I don't think there's room for all of them though, with what we got. I'd love to get a 2-star Dazzle. I think that'd be sick. Or 3-star Dazzle, I mean. I do think 3-star Dazzle is quite powerful. What do we get here? Another Shadow Shaman? I think it's a Viper. Another Dazzle.
The priest of shadow rises.
Okay, I'm just gonna ditch these guys. Ditch the Druids for Knights, I suppose. Buy this Bat Rider post-combat, then level up. And just hope we don't die. He's not by very much. Uh-oh, that's a big Delta Slam. Oh my goodness, that hit everybody on our team. That was a big one. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we took 1,000,000. Only 16. Jeez. I really want to Necrophos at this point, I guess, is the ideal situation. Otherwise, I'm gonna drop my guys into the back a little bit here.
I will be Lord that fights the shadow forces through.
There's the Necro. Okay, so Necro over Dragons, I guess, for the moment. I need the Dragonite, but I need like to complete these 2-star guys. I need 2-star Abaddon, 2-star Omni Knight, and they're just not coming. That's a lot of bonus health on this sniper. Stonehall Cloak with 23 kills. That's pretty impressive. Luckily they don't have Deadeye, so at least our healer bonus is going to be really strong. Oh my god, look at that heal on the Abaddon. The what was it? The Mechanism heal. Oh my goodness. Mechanism held for 4,000. Still not even going to be enough. Not even close to enough. Jeez. When was the last time we won a fight? We're on a 9-round losing streak. Holy cow. Normally 9-round losing streak, like you're eliminated by that. Alright, there's a Dragon Knight. Abaddon Bat Rider. Troll Warlord, we don't really have a spot for that. Sven, okay, we got all 2-stars here. So now I think I want to save for a Dragon Knight to level up to get Dragon Knight 2-star with the Dragon bonus. You know, Omni Knight 2-star would be nice, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Vibrance out of Dazzle? Well, Dazzle gives us Troll and Healer. Like, literally every one of our units is completing both their alliances. Like, or completing something. I was thinking if I didn't find a 2-star Sven, we'd want to swap in Sven, or swap out Sven, rather. But, like, Necrohost gives us Healers and Heartless, and... like, Sven kind of just gives us 6 Knights, which, like, is good. But he also is a 2-star and deals lots of damage, so, like, I don't want to cut him. It's like... we just have to level. Normally that's not a problem if you, like, had a good economy. Leveling up to 9 is, like, expected every game. This game we do not have a good economy. Because we've had to reroll so much here at this level to find these upgrades. So now I just need to save for another turn or two. Probably want this Mechanism over on the Sven, as opposed to the Omni Knight. Yeah, Omni Knight dies pretty quick.
They cannot hope.
I probably want this on Omni Knight, actually. It's fine on either one, but probably better on Omni Knight because he's going to get to 50% life a little bit more quickly than the Sven will in most cases. I don't want it on Abaddon. He would take it a little too quickly, I think. No, not my Dazzle. Well, I thought we were winning this, and then we stopped winning this. What the hell? It looked like we were in great shape. We had such a good advantage over them, but then our guys just started falling like rocks. I don't know what happened there at the very end. Something went wrong. Healing Ward. Honestly, I'm not opposed to this. I think in this build is probably like the best opportunity for Healing Ward to be good. There's one Assassin player. I can live with that. And we finally got a 2-star Omni. Nice. Actually, can I just like go like super back corner like this? This is probably advisable. At some point, Dragon Knight becomes ranged, and then we can move him in the back another step.
I have suffered far more painful losses. I will win again.
Healing Ward's just so good with the healer bonus because it, you know, it increased by 30%, so it heals so much more per second. And you can just kind of stack up around it. It occupies a spot on the board, and it never dies. No one ever targets it. Not realistically. Healing Ward dealt, you know, 3k healing. It's like essentially a second Necrophos in terms of healing output. pretty reasonable. How to loop in the meta, can we get a quick rundown? I did a meta guide the other day. It's like literally like the day after I posted that, they put some balance changes out, but it's still pretty accurate. If you want to take a look at that one. Basically at the top of meta, Scrappy variants are good. Then Legion Commander builds, then Assassin builds. Sometimes you see mages, but you can see a lot of Scrappy and Legion Commander like the top builds. Sometimes you see like some Warlock build doing well, and Warriors were buffed after I made that video, so we're actually seeing a Warrior do quite well. You know what's not good though? Knights. That's what I'm playing. I'm playing like a tier, like the 5th or 6th or 7th best strategy in the game right now, like something not great. But it's working-ish. I don't know. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever done. Oh my god, I'm about to get crushed by a 3-star Legion Commander. Legion Commander also got nerfed since that video came out, so it's fair. It's good she was nerfed. She was definitely too good. I can't ever kill her. Holy cow. What? Opponent's Legion Commander has 8k damage. My Sven was like full cleaving the whole time. Only 3k. 6k rather. Yeah, we're getting Viper in this next turn. We've been trying to save up as long as we could. Viper's about to come in though.
I will not be much lamenting.
There we go. Viper's in, so is Dragon Knight. I'm hopeful this will turn the tides in our favor here. Put Joel up here, I think. Good stuff finally dead? I mean, depends on what your definition of good stuff is. Like, that's such an amorphous definition that I feel like the answer is always going to be no to that. There's always going to be something that could be classified as good stuff and still be a good strategy because, well, as the name implies, it's probably pretty good. But like 6 warrior builds have not been very popular. Even 3 warrior builds have not been very popular, but they did get recently buffed, so maybe people just have not yet adjusted to the buff. Nice, gonna take the win here. Just barely. This is why we need like healing in Essex. Because like all my guys are at so low health. Healing Joel just did not do the healing he needed to. I guess he did some. Alright, just gotta reroll for this 2-star Viper. Or 3-star Chaos Knight, I suppose. Kaya for Dragon Knight? That probably makes more sense. Yeah, he deals a lot of ability damage. Dazzle did earlier on, but not anymore. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it weird that you enjoy watching my gameplay videos more than actually playing the game? Nope. Not at all. You absolutely should enjoy my videos more than playing the game. At least from my perspective, you should. How much armor does this guy have? 15 armor. Until you get speed up. Do you at least cast Happy Hour? I think you cast Happy Hour. I'm still gonna lose here. We're just getting eliminated. Yeah, this is the opponent who's like still at full HP. Okay, this doesn't seem very fair. Alright, this build kinda sucks. This build kinda sucks. I kinda knew that going in, that like this build was gonna be really bad. I don't know. I just don't know how to play it right. 6 Knights is probably not correct. And I think you need healing in Essex. I think you need healing in Essex for this build to work. When I didn't get healing in Essex or support Hobgen, I just should have bailed out of this, I think, to something different. But, like, what else was I going to do? Scrappy with 4 other people? I guess Assassins were open. Yeah, well. I knew that build was going to suck. I don't know why I stuck with it. Healer Alliance is underpowered. It is. It's underpowered. Like it. I think it's balanced around the fact that like if you have healing in Essex and you know other big healers, like it can be reasonable. But I had healing gel and just was not what you want, especially not in Knights comp where he just like gets in the way of your Knights. So I wasn't a big fan. I was not a big fan of that. Knight's sort of secondary. It seems like that. They just need a buff. I feel like it's just so hard to even get, like, no one else was competing for Knights. And it still took me so long to find a 2-star Chaos Knight. And, like, it took me so long to find a 2-star Abaddon and Omni Knight, rather. I never found even a pair of Necrophos. And no one else was going for those units. So I'm like, I feel like there's a little bit of... I don't know if it's bad luck or what, because like every time I play Knights, I feel like it's the same story. So I don't feel like it can't be bad luck, but it definitely feels like I just don't find the upgrades that I need when I find Knights. What do I think of Spirits? I don't think Spirits are very good. There was one person playing them in that last game that was like somehow doing well, but like I think they were being carried by the fact that they were the only Assassin player and got a good early Assassin start, and not necessarily because of the Spirits. I actually kind of like Voidstone in some cases, if you are running Tinker in particular, but I'm going to go with Talisman of Evasion, just kind of like a chainmail. Try Mages? I'm not a big fan of Mages. I feel like with Mages you have to be like hyper-aggressively rerolling, and I'm not about that life.
Stonehall's might is yours.
Ooh. Ooh. I want to buy these guys. I don't have the money for unless I sell off a Legion. I'm just going to do Scrappies again and sell off Legion, sell off... I would need to sell off both these guys apparently. Been successful with Knights? Nah, they're not great. I want them to be better, but they're just not. Is she going to start a duel and then die instantly? Yep. She started a duel and then was immediately killed by the thing. I think I'm just going to sell these off and go Scrappies again. We have a really great start for Scrappies, so... Like, this is a really great Scrappy start. At this point. Well, as much as I love Legion Commander, like, I'm not going to pass up this kind of an opening. Pair of Bounties, pair of Timber Saws, pair of... Well, Clockwork and Nyx Assassin as well. It's not a pair, but you know what I mean. I feel like the core Knights don't want to be 3-star, which is so much less common. It is. It's so much harder to get 3 stars. Especially if, like... Just because people level up so much, and it's so much easier to get level ups, that, like, people are going to be doing that, and staying at a lower level is just harder. Maybe, like, you need to hyper reroll with them. Which, like, hyper reroll at, like, level, like, 5 or something. 4 or 5. Trying to get 3-star Chaos Knight. That might be a play, actually. I'm kind of curious. I think it might be good. Something I haven't tried yet, obviously. Lose just barely. Nice. Get a free reroll for nothing. Is Legion Commander build playable? Yes, Legion Commander builds are one of the top builds in the meta right now. Oops. Not what I had meant to buy. But that's alright. I don't think we want axes. I don't know, I'll pick up a pair of axes, just... Actually, nah, I didn't even care about axes. I was going to use my reroll, but then the clock started ticking.
It's been a while since I've had to be an outlaw. Have I got...
Oh, I wish I'd kept the Shadow Shamans. I think actually Axe actually goes more towards like a mage build, ironically enough. I've seen Axes be really good into mage builds when you have an early brute bonus with Ogre Magi plus Axe, and then you just try to get 3-star Axe for